apparently, the Met Commissioner DAME Cressida Dick says everyone in the policy feeling betrayed after PC Wayne Couzens plotted guilty to murdering of Sarah Evenhard, a woman, obviously. Police watchdogs says 12 officers are being investigated over the matter of related to the case of Sarah Evenhard's killers, Wayne Couzens, and that's what they're actually talking about on the news now. So there's more investigation that goes. I mean, a lot of people are going to be angry when they get justice. What will happen? It's probably very sick and heartbreaking to hear that your daughter gets murdered by a police officer. You wouldn't expect that in the world, even though Wayne Couzens, the police officer, killed that innocent woman, as we all know. Lots of people are heartbroken. They feel betrayed and upset, especially their police force that are in as well. So basically, a lot of people are angry about that. And there's another woman on the TV that talks about problems. I'm not sure what she's talking about. 2 seconds, my phone keeps blinking. I thought it'd be interesting to do another video of this sort of subject or whatever. So, let's check this out and see what news this is, what we're actually watching as well. Just to clarify things. So,
relying on a cocktail of medication.
So basically, this woman's on a vial of a cocktail of medication. Don't know why.
Back pain and infections.
Back pain and infections.
The government has indicated that they will not implement some of the key recommendations set out in that review. To the fury of campaigners, Sky's Charlotte Lomas reports.
Lainey Birch used to live her life to the full.
Before the mesh, I was a bubbly person, just so happy. Now, I'm just a depressive who stays at home.
Now she's in so much pain she can barely walk, relying on a cocktail of medication. 4 years ago, she had a procedure to help cure her mild incontinence. She had a plastic mesh implant fitted like this one, designed to support her pelvic floor muscles like a sling. But the mesh eroded and sliced into her bladder, causing chronic pain.
At the worst point, the first, when my all inflammation started, that was when I was really, really down. Plus the pain, not being able to walk, not always being able to get to the toilet on time. It was horrendous. And I didn't want to be here. And I do now. And it upsets me because that's how I went. Don't want to leave my kids.
In the 6 years that I've been investigating mesh, one of the biggest issues has been a lack of evidence showing the risks of the procedure. Complications weren't recorded, or women have simply been ignored. That's why a scathing review led by Baroness Cumberledge last year called for an audit to take place to go back and question women who've had the procedure, but that still hasn't happened. Campaigners say such an audit is vital to show the true scale of the problem.
You're actually looking at real women and real outcomes. So if you took a sample of women from 2010, which is what Baroness Cumberledge has called for in her report, if you went back to every single woman that's had a mesh and asked her how she's doing now, 11 years later, that is real world evidence. And we need that because all of these women are missing so far from the data. So many women are going under the radar. There's a massive black hole of women suffering.
An audit was one of several recommendations put forward by an independent committee led by Baroness Cumberledge. It said mesh and the drugs Primados and sodium valproate caused avoidable harm to women. A year on, the debate continued in Parliament on Thursday with a refusal from the government to consider all the recommendations.
I'll be honest, we are not going to accept the redress agency as recommendation 3.
Disappointing news for those calling for change.
At the moment, the pressure is on the women. These are women that have been harmed, women that have been made disabled. The pressure is on them, the financial and emotional cost of having to go to court to seek the justice that they need. and we need a fairer system.
The government says it's working to implement 5 of the report's 9 recommendations. Too late for Lainey, who says her life has been destroyed by a quick fix procedure she wishes she never had. Charlotte Lomas, Sky News.
Well,
Earlier, Baroness Cumberledge, who led that critical review a year ago into how the health service has treated female patients, told us that it's action that's needed, not words.
We were delighted that an apology was made, and a very fulsome apology.
well, like I say, guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to watch more of this, you can watch it on Sky News or on YouTube. But it's just a quick video that I'm doing, and we're going to watch a bit of this thing about the police force that are annoyed with Wayne Couzens with killing that woman.
My thoughts and those of everyone in the Met Police are with Sarah's loved ones. It's not possible for any of us to begin to imagine what they have been going through. I was able to speak to them earlier today and say again how very sorry I am for their loss and for their pain and their suffering. All of us in the Met are sickened, angered and devastated by this man's crimes. They are dreadful. And everyone in policing feels betrayed. Sarah was a fantastic, talented young woman with her whole life ahead of her.
There's the woman
that
there.
has been snatched away. She was hugely loved, and she will be sorely missed by so very many people. Ever since Sarah went missing, the sole priority of my investigation team, the search team, and hundreds of others in the Met and beyond was to find Sarah and to bring the person who had committed these terrible crimes to justice as swiftly as we possibly could. In this, we are hugely indebted to Sarah's family and to her friends and to many members of the public who helped the investigation in every single way they could, not least by making appeals and giving us information. No words can adequately express the profound sadness and anger and regret that everyone in the Met, in my police service, feels about what happened to Sarah. Today, as every day, our thoughts are with Sarah, with her family, with her loved ones.
Their friends.
And they always will be.
See, there's a lot of angry and heartbroken people there, the bound to be, who've lost their family. But anyway, thank you for joining this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a like, give it a comment, share your friends. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.